There was the time that I thought unconditional love outside of a parent didn't exist. Still unsure about that one. How about when I finally realized that every decision that I thought I had made for myself was actually
based on my subconscious fear trapping me in repeated loops of the same old patterns.
Then I quit my job and started YouTube. Are you okay? It's like, I don't know. No, I'm okay.
I can't believe I'm in my mid-20s.
The quarter life crisis.
I just feel like
you don't know what to do with your life?
Yeah, and
that 9 to 5 ain't it?
Yeah.
And you realize your 30s are chugging towards you like a freight train on fire.
Yes. What do I do?
Welcome to adulting.
Welcome to the party, your birthday party. I'm Yanaba, and today I'll be your host and guide. In this video, you will learn the tools that I use to help overcome my own quarter life crisis, tools that will certainly help you. Keep watching for more quality content. Let's take a look at the average life of the modern day 20-something. 2 years, gone due to the Great Reset of 2020.
Pity. And during such a crucial time when you, baby swan, were just beginning to take your first steps.
The epidemic of lonely, feeling behind in life, not to mention there's mounting debt, increasing inflation, the price of eggs, the climate epidemic.
Okay. I said give it to them straight, not scare them. Jeez.
Right. So you're having a quarter life crisis. What to do? A Bradley University article titled Understanding the Quarter Life Crisis defines the quarter life crisis as a period of uncertainty and questioning that typically occurs when people feel trapped, uninspired, and disillusioned during their mid-20s to early 30s. Disillusioned, disappointed, having lost one's illusions, freed from illusion. Experiencers may feel that they are stuck in a dead-end job while all of their friends advance their careers, or wonder why they cannot seem to make a romantic relationship last when other members of their social groups are getting married and having children. Common stressors include job searching or career planning, living alone for the first time, navigating relationships, making long-term personal or professional decisions.
Now we know this isn't her first crisis. But did you know? According to science, it's not yours either.
In Western society, we tend to all go through a process of classical conditioning or socialization. Around the age of 2, our classical conditioning process starts, where we are punished for doing something wrong and rewarded for doing something right. But as a result of this, we become afraid of the punishment. We also become afraid of not receiving the reward because it feels like a rejection. For every child going through the socialization process, it's very easy to get survival and approval confused. As children, we're wired for unconditional love, and the message we receive as a result of socialization or classical conditioning is essentially that love is conditional. And this is actually one of the greatest traumas that we all go through. Let's check in with the rest of the world. One user shares, "My biggest concern is I don't want to live the wrong life and die." When things go on for years, there comes a time when you start asking yourself whether it makes sense. It's so human to look for results and evidence, confirmation that we're doing the right thing. This user said it best. An existential crisis is really just the ego becoming aware that it's living in a facade and it's beginning to freak the out. So if you're like me, and the state of your existence has been rocked on the eve of your 24th birthday, you do what any self-respecting, independent young adult would do. You call your mom. I asked my first landlord what the major existential crisis of her lifetime was, and girl, was it some tea. She said,
deciding who I was going to settle down with and choosing between career and love.
She told me that when she was 15, her father told her that he did not love her mother. He said, "I married your mother because the woman I wanted wouldn't have me." She decided then and there that she didn't want to be controlled by anyone, let alone any man. I put that in the back of my head. Never marry someone who doesn't love you. Never marry for any reason other than love and values. My mom worked in the broadcasting world where she said there was
too much temptation in the workplace.
Enough about me. Let's talk about me. What do you think of me?
I asked her what it was that men found so appealing about her.
I was smart. I don't know how pretty I was. I can't say. Anytime I go into a place, I leave an impression.
I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the standout. You just my stand-in.
When asked what it was about my father that enticed her, she said, "The only reason I looked at your dad twice was because the first time I saw him perform, I'd never seen anything like it. And he was a little aggressive."
Look, I'm happy for your mom. Glad she figured out the whole family work-life balance thing. But some of us are actively going through something here.
How did you get in my apartment? We begin by understanding how we come to make decisions. According to neuroscience, every decision that we ever make is based on our emotions. Emotions are our inner feelings. They come from our memories, experiences, thoughts, and beliefs. A belief is anything assumed to be true. For instance, I believe we all deserve love. Well, maybe not all of us. Our beliefs come from our experiences, inferences, and deductions, or by accepting what others tell us to be true. So, our beliefs influence our thoughts, which impacts our emotions, which ultimately decide on our actions. In a 2020 Psychology Today article titled How Fear and Fulfillment Drive the Human Experience, we learn humans are primarily driven by fear or desire. Fear, an emotion aroused by impending doom. Desire, a longing or craving for something that brings satisfaction. These two forces engage in a constant battle. If we forego our fulfillment and succumb to fear, we are never fully satisfied. But fear warns us. If we venture forth, we risk the unknown. This is the human drama that's been playing out in every culture of every age. Unfortunately for us, our strongest fears and desires remain hidden from our awareness, trapped in our unconscious subconscious. In psychoanalysis, the unconscious mind refers to that part of the psyche that contains repressed ideas and images, as well as primitive desires and impulses that have never been allowed to enter the conscious mind. According to Freud, the subconscious mind is irrational and emotional, which is why we seek to repress it. When conceptualizing the unconscious mind, it can be helpful to compare the mind to an iceberg. Everything above the water represents conscious awareness, while everything below the water represents the unconscious. Your subconscious desires will always dominate your conscious desires. They are the driving force behind every decision you make. For example, you think you might like to enter a romantic relationship. You find a partner you adore and you both enter a consensual, committed relationship. 3 months later, it's over. What happened? You sabotaged it. Your subconscious beliefs were in direct conflict with your conscious desires. At your core, you might have believed you were unworthy of love, and in turn, you acted out that belief. To summarize, the unconscious mind is primitive, repressed, emotional, and irrational. And that is what you are allowing to control your decision making. But how do we fight a monster that we don't know? Uncovering unconscious fears in 5 steps. On the screen is a list of 20 primary negative core beliefs, also known as core limiting beliefs. What you are going to do is very easy. Say each statement aloud. Go slowly. Do not rush. Pay special attention to the sensations in your body, thoughts that come up. Say each statement in its positive form. I'm loved instead of I'm unloved. Repeat the process of observing yourself to determine which statements personally apply. Write them down. Congratulations, you have uncovered your core limiting beliefs. The most crucial step is the first step, awareness. Understanding your needs. How to find out what you want. So perhaps you're struggling with the following conundrum. Do I seek stability or meaning? Security for emptiness or passion for instability? Most core life crises trigger when young adults face the realization that they are discontent with the life that they have been living. They've been living according to a set of standards and guidelines based on other people's opinions, other people's perspectives, other people's belief systems. According to the 6 human needs theory, similar to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, all humans are motivated by the desire to meet the following 6 core needs. They form the basis for every choice we make. Growth. The need for constant emotional, intellectual, and spiritual development. Contribution. The need to give, care, protect, and serve. Love and connection. The need to feel connected with someone or something. Significance. The need to have meaning, sense of importance, feel worthy of love. Certainty. The need for safety, stability, security. Uncertainty. The need for variety, chaos, challenge. Our brain has unconscious strategies for getting these needs met. These primary strategies we'll call our personality needs. Personality, from the Latin origin persona, meaning the role that one assumes in a society, a character, an actor. These are the primary ways we act in order to fulfill our needs. Out of the 6 core needs, find your top 2. Visit here or check the description box below. Write your top 4 responses to each question below. Answer honestly and accurately how things are, not how you wish them to be. There should be 36 total answers. What do you think about the most? How do you spend your free time? What do you spend your money on? Where do you show up with no pressure? What triggers you about the world? What makes you come alive in conversation? What do you like to learn about? What are 4 non-negotiables in your life? How do you prioritize your life? From the 45 common subconscious personality needs list, identify the personality needs behind the actions you take. List as many as relevant. It should look something like this. Question: how do you spend your free time? Answer: scripting and creating videos. It fulfills the following personality needs for me: achievement, growth, creativity, discovery, expression, fun, learning, teaching, and recognition. You will perform this process for all 36 responses. Honestly commit to this. It will take time. To find your top 5 needs, tally up every personality need. You will begin to notice a pattern of recurring needs. These are your most important subconscious needs. With this information, you now know your subconscious desires and can take positive action to consistently meet these needs. I'll be making another video on how to reprogram your subconscious, so look out for that. But for now, you have homework, so class is officially out. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone you think it could help. Thank you for coming to the party, and I will see you guys next time.